Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre.
Yeah, Claudia's dating Sebastian.
Claudia's dating who?
Dude, she's right there.
Claudia's dating who? Oh, the pots and pans. Ah. Why don't you put it in the oven?
Hey, this is my friend Daniel. He's Cuban.
¿Tú eres cubano?
Yeah.
Coño, yo soy dominicano. Diablo. ¿Cómo está mi hermano? ¿Todo bien? Tranquilo, quieto.
I'm sorry, I don't speak any Spanish.
¿Cómo que tú no hablas español? ¿Qué bola eres? ¿Qué clase de cubano eres tú?
Pero saluda, por favor.
Can you please hand me the Post-its?
Sure.
Thank you, my love.
I actually have a boyfriend.
Kevin, what's up, brother? How you doing? Good. How you doing, girl? It's good seeing you. What's up, girl? Look, it's good seeing you. How you doing?
Gadiel, you know you don't have to like hug and kiss everyone, right?
Oh.
It's just not appropriate for the workplace.
Epa, dale 3 galletas, este tiguerito, usted tiene que ver este
Mami,
cuarto,
está
una
viendo
posible.
televisión.
Yo te estoy hablando a ti, yo te estoy hablando. Cuarto tuyo no es posible, ve límpialo, coño.
Should I go?
Should you go? Should you go? Sí, que se vaya.
First up, El Orgulloso. This guy is drop dead serious about being Latino.
Oh, claro que sí. Más latino que yo no hay. ¿A que tú no sabes quién es Héctor Lavoe? Y tú sabías que Carmen Díaz es latina también, aunque sea más blanca que el diablo. Pero el sazón latino no lo tiene nadie. ¿Verdad, amiguita?
¿Cómo? ¿Perdón? Y ahora la que no habla español.
Oh, sorry, I can't read that.
Oh, my bad.
I mean, entiendo español, I just don't speak it well. I mean, I'm 3rd generation. It's not my fault my parents didn't teach me Spanish. Plus, I love being Latina, and there's so much more to our
Cállate
culture.
tú que tú no sabes nada ni entiendes. Vete de aquí.
And now the most important person in every family, la chef.
Oye, ven, para enseñarle uno, para enseñarle cómo cocinar, que estos muchachos hoy en día no saben cocinar, ¿eh? Le ponen un poquito de adobo aquí y mucho adobo ahí. Uy, yo cocino, yo siempre cocino para todo el mundo y nadie me ayuda. Yo cocino. ¿Qué tú haces? ¿Qué es eso? ¡Ey! ¡Sal de aquí con esas cosas del diablo,
Meet El Supersticioso. He can be a little weird sometimes,
Ooh, baby, you don't look so good. Alguien te dio el mal ojo.
but he can also be really insightful.
Did somebody break your heart?
What? No? How do you know that?
Yeah, mira, llévate el Sal Simón. Es bien milagroso. All you need to do is give him cigarettes, alcohol, and porn.
What? Oh, La Chismosa, the family gossip. She's got all the information, but you didn't hear it from her.
Did you hear? ¿Conoces la hija de Pepe? The one who married that fulano from down the street with the weird toe rings? Está embarazada. Ay, yo sé. But you didn't hear it from me. ¿Y sabes que Jorge y Chena are getting a divorce? No, pensé que todos sabía. Ay, and Ivan's wife. Hey! ¡Cállense! No respect.
And these are the loud ones. They're very, well, loud. They're loud.
¡Eso fuiste tú!
No,
¡Tú te
fuiste
cagaste!
tú
¡Tú te
sabes por qué.
cagaste!
Yo sí, yo me recuerdo, fuiste tú te cagaste.
¿Cuándo me cagué?
En el 3er grado, con la boleta de 3 porque tú te acuerdas.
No, ella me sacó la mierda.
Así.
Apaga esa música.
La Religiosa, the family saint. She's got a long list of things you need to do to get into heaven.
Mi hijo, tú tenés que ir a la iglesia. Tenés que hablar con Diosito. Tú rezas, mi niño. Ay, sí, pero ese musical del diablo que se llama José Ponce. ¿O cómo se dice Luis Ponce? Eso no, para mí no es música. Pero sí, si vas a la iglesia, Dios te va a decir, I miss you, mi niño.
Vamos a comer.
Oh, antier. That was like the day before last, right?
The day before yesterday.
Antes de ayer. Before yesterday.
That's 2 days ago, but it's not a word in English.
It's not like yesterday, it's the day before yesterday. I don't know if it has a word to describe it.
Oh, I know the day before yesterday. That's easy. Antes de ayer, antier.
The perspective of time in Spanish is totally different than it is in Gringolandia.
I've never heard of that word in my life.
I feel like
All of my insecurities about Spanish are coming up right now.
That's that you haven't slept yet. Desvelado, like you stayed up the whole time.
It's like hangover, but without drink. There's not translate for that one either.
When you stayed up late last night, pues estás un poquito desvelado.
But desvelado, I think, is like particular to being up all night. Like tired could be like during the day for whatever reasons, but desvelado is like, yeah, I don't think there's a word for it.
Man, Spanish is hard.
You know, a lot of, I'm not gonna say a lot of women because it's like, oh my God, sexism. But it's true. A lot of women son friolentas. Muchas mujeres son friolentas. Whoa. Most of the girls I dated, they just siempre decían, ay, yo soy friolenta, tengo frío, ven, caliéntame. Y dije, está bien, mami, yo te caliento.
No, no existe. Es que no existe.
How do you say, like in English, when it's like a warm-blooded? Is that when people's like, would that be a translation? Or cold-blooded? It has no translation. It's just, you're just cold or sensitive to cold.
Friolenta, it's somewhat that it's always cold. Even if we're in summer, it's always cold.
I can't put that into like one English word. There's nothing equivalent to that. It's just not.
Que ponte un suéter, carajo. Like stuffed.
To me, it's like a feeling when something's like too like sweet.
You ever got like a stack of pancakes, you're like, hell yeah, I want all this pancakes. And you eat two, and you're like, I can't eat the third one. That's empalagarse.
It is for food too, but for me it's more like when you're too sweet, when you do too much for another person, and the other person is like, dude, you're muy empalagoso.
That's like two completely different things that I have in my head. So one of them is too sweet to the point where you're kind of annoying because of how sweet you are. And one of them is I am sick of all of the sugar that's coming into my body.
In my interpretation, it means on top of the table.
Sobre mesa? Ponlo sobre la mesa.
I don't even know. Something that you put over the table?
Tablecloth.
Like, the literal translation would be like...
No existe. No, es imposible.
I would say might mean like...
I've like never used it.
Sobre mesa? To have the conversation over dinner?
Oh, sobre la mesa, sobre mesa. I never heard of that shit before. That's interesting.
Dominicans don't use that word.
I feel like the Spanish language has so many different varieties of words, of phrases, so there's not just one form of speaking Spanish. And so that's why I think like it's very difficult sometimes to translate something into English, because which words should you translate? Which words are you meaning?
Sometimes there are words that exist in Spanish that are just so perfect for like what they mean.
In Spanish, you can have one word to describe a specific thing. Like, we are so dedicated to like describe everything as much as we can that we're very precise with the words we use. Even just like, I love you. Like, I can say I love you in so many different ways in Spanish, but I can only say it one way in English.